Yeah.
Especially now that like the fun features just get subtly taken away more and more.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, hello? Hello?
Hello?
Hi.
Hello?
Hello! Sorry for bugging you again about everything, dog.
How many times do I have to tell you? It doesn't bother me.
You could tell me once for every single page that I give you, which at this point is 14.
It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's
Okay, we
It's
can stop now. We're good. I get the message. Okay, one more time?
It's okay.
Okay.
Besides, you're not the only one. Sienna and Landon have been messaging me today, too.
Excellent. Sienna messaged me too, I think before messaging you.
Sienna did?
Yeah.
Oh.
Wow.
But how are y'all doing today?
Good.
I got my new yarn. I'm going
Nice.
to town with my new yarn.
Cool.
And how are you doing, Colin? You've been oddly silent.
I'm just eating my fruit snacks, man. I don't know what to tell you.
Ooh, I like fruit snacks.
I'll also have my dinner with me, so if I have to like keep muting for a while, sorry about that.
Hello?
Caleb?
Hello.
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 Howdy.
How are you doing?
I'm decent. How are you guys?
Doing alright?
Pretty okay. Pete is silly. And yeah.
This seems to be a trend.
Yeah. Yeah. Goofy girl.
The goofer.
That's to be
Goofer.
goofy.
Goofer, I hardly know her.
It's so true.
Except
Oh, hello.
that's a lie. I don't hardly know her. I know her. She's my cat.
Your little guy.
Yeah.
Little cat man.
I don't know if I told you guys this, but the other day we were like playing. I was playing with her, right? And she was play biting me, right? And then she started real biting me with no warning, just real biting me. And I was like, ah, and then she stopped.
Yeah, like a cat.
Yeah. I was like, this is a Maple moment. This is a cat moment.
I saw an elevated feeding bowl that said "Fish please" on TJ Maxx today, and I thought of Maple.
Oh, yeah. Fish, please.
Give fish, but not this fish.
Not this fish at this time localized entirely in your tri-state area.
Also, Maple doesn't really make a habit of saying please.
It's just fish.
Fish.
This fish.
Alright, that was pretty good, Shannon.
Thank you. I have my talents.
It's not art. It's fish puns.
Yes, exactly.
And you don't think that's an art?
No.
Dang.
Okay. Fine. I don't care.
It's not an art. However, you could go on tour with it. Like, you're right next to Kevin Hart. He's going with, like, an hour of setup and, like, jokes and stuff, and it's just fish puns. 45 minutes straight.
Yes, and everyone likes it. No one's upset about it.
They're coming for you.
Exactly. They're like, yes, we want the fish puns. Except for that one guy who comes and then he writes a review that says, too many fish puns.
Hmm?
Even though my tour was called Fish Puns the Tour.
That's just people in general.
Streaming fish puns. Get it?
Well,
See, I'm really good at this.
let's mosey on upstream away from these fish puns because we have a session to get to. So, Anna, would you do the honors?
Sure. Alright, once upon a time,
Mm-hmm,
there was a cube, and we had no idea what the hell this cube was, so we were messing with it for a little bit. Strana touched the cube and it felt fuzzy. Jericho smelled the cube and it smelled like garlic. And then I think Estrana licked the cube and it spoke to us and welcomed Estrana in and turned into a door and opened. So we were told that we were going to go through some trials and something about a gibbet. So the first trial was 9 cups on a table. We are told that 8 of them are poisoned and 1 is not. And if we drink the one that's not poisoned, we get to go to the next trial. Uh, so we find a giant purple straw eventually, and after a little bit of back and forth, we drink from the purple cup. Lestrana is the one who drinks from it, and the door opens. The next challenge is a giant cliff wall, and we have to climb up the cliff wall, and it really doesn't go well, and we spend a lot of time at the cliff wall. At some point, Gwen falls down the entire wall and takes Anya and Jericho with her, but that's neither here nor there. Eventually, we all get up without any more falling down. Then the next trial we get to is a locked door with a passcode. We eventually, after a couple guesses, figure out the password is begift. After looking at a hint on the ceiling. And then the door unlocks. And we are told that we have to assert dominance to pass the trials. And Anya ends up coming off as dominant. I think she snaps at Estrana a little bit. And is gifted the gibbet. And we're allowed to leave. So we very quickly run out of there. We discuss the gibbet for a while. We feed it a couple things, and it creates some things for us. Like it makes a cigarette. It makes Anya some fabric. Jericho tries to find out a little bit more about this thing, and starts having another breakdown, and tells us that this thing is like kind of God. And we're like, we don't really know what to do about that yet. So Estrana
Okay,
thinks it's really cute.
Jericho. You
Yeah.
just sit down over there, buddy.
Okay, Jericho, let's get you to bed. And then we all settled down to camp for the night. I think that's where we left off.
Correct. Where we pick up is with all of you settling down to camp for the night. As you are setting things up, is there anything you guys wish to do before going to bed? Anything you'd like to talk about or accomplish?
I think Anya is taking the fabric that she got and trying to fashion it into the best little scarf piece of clothing for Henrietta.
Okay, you can do that. Go ahead and make we'll call it a mental check.
Thank goodness. Oh!
Describe the scarf that you're trying to make.
Well, it's not much fabric, but Anya kind of tries to fold it in an interesting way so it makes some interesting pleats as she goes ahead and ties it around Henrietta if she will allow.
She will, as you just see the chicken just blinking at you. What's going on?
I have put clothes on you.
Okay,
You're no longer naked.
okay. Astrana, I'm no longer naked.
You're not. You look very cute.
Okay. She's just still looking around, wide-eyed.
Thank you, Anya. That's very sweet of you.
Oh, no problem. I come through on my promises, I assure you.
And at this point, you would also see Maple nearby, just looking at you expectantly.
Yes, hello, Maple.
Where's mine?
Yours?
Yes.
I will make you one when I have the fabric.
I'm more deserving of it.
Darling, I've made you so many. I haven't made the chicken one ever.
I would like another 5.
Well, I'll see what I can do once I have access to the materials that will enable me to do that for you.
Why are we sleeping outside again?
Because we don't have an inside around here.
I don't like that.
I don't either. I don't like it any more than you do, but...
Don't get testy at me. I've been nothing but a delight.
You are a delight. I'm not getting testy with you, darling. I'm just...
Scritches,
dating-
please. And you can see Maple wanders up and just begins to lean against you.
Of course. Right away. And I start petting her.
Okay. She just begins to purr.
Yes, I'm powered up. Oh yeah, I also wanted to try out something with my coat. I wanted to go ahead and see what my cauldron does.
Oh, okay. Then, as you kind of think about it, you just think, cauldron, cauldron, cauldron. And then this massive 10-pound black cauldron appears in the air, maybe about 3 feet in front of you, and just ka-chunk hits the ground in front of you.
Oh. Anya will go ahead and inspect it while holding Maple.
Yeah, it's again like a fairly big cauldron, looking fairly deep. You feel that there's this strange aura of magic around it. The way this cauldron works is you put ingredients in and you get things out.
Okay, Jericho, were you gonna use that cigarette that Gibbet made you?
What?
Were you gonna use the cigarette that Gibbet gave you?
Jericho is currently smoking a different cigarette and staring at that cigarette. Sure. Here.
I go ahead and take the cigarette and put it in the cauldron.
Okay. Begins to smoke and bubble as you watch as it's beginning to almost melt the cigarette down as it's extracting properties from it. Anything else you're trying to throw in the cauldron?
Anya will throw a rock in the cauldron just to see what happens.
Okay, and throw a rock, and you watch as the rock begins to spark and glow, and it gets added to the mixture.
Any particular type of rock?
I think one that has a nice little strip of quartz in it. If
Oh,
I
okay.
have one of those.
Sure, you can do that. Anything else going in your little brew?
Hmm.
You want one of the cards from my deck?
Sure. Let's see what this is. What card are you most willing to part with?
Here, you can have this one. And I think she'll just kind of rifle through the deck and pull out a 9 of hearts.
Okay.
All right, and then I think I'm just gonna see what a cigarette, a rock with a strip of quartz, and a 9 of hearts gets me.
All right. Roll a d10.
Oh boy. I love backyard chemistry.
Mm-hmm.
Be a 10.
A 10. Then, as you kind of wait, all of you begin to like smell something very vibrant cooking up in this cauldron, almost citrusy. And then, like after maybe about 10 minutes, Anya, you see that there is a flash of light and energy, and the bubbling stops. And you kind of look in, and there is like this small iridescent potion just sitting in the bottom of the cauldron in a glass vial.
Go ahead and pick it up and see what it is.
As you look it over, because you've brewed this, Anya, and are wearing your coat, you have this innate sense of what it does. Whoever drinks this potion will have powerful creatures drawn to them for 1 hour. And these creatures want to fight you.
Okay, so it's the fuck around find out mixture.
Opposite of Pokemon Repel.
Yep, it's Pokemon Attract, except it's like
8.
10 Rayquazas.
Okay. Well, we can probably work with this at some point. I'll go ahead. So, who knew that combining a cigarette, a rock with a strip of quartz, and a 9 of hearts made a potion that makes powerful creatures want to kill you?
With the smell from the cigarette, I can't blame them.
Yeah, that's pretty wackety. I didn't know that.
It's true.
Oh, also, speaking of, I did also find this elixir during the second trial, and I'll pull out the gold elixir.
Mm-hmm.
Can I tell it all what it does, or
Make
is
a
it
mental
just
check.
mental check? Awesome. Zero.
No clue. Looks
Darn
pretty
it.
though.
Neat. Yeah, I'll hold out the elixir and say I don't know what it is, but could be useful if any of you know anything about potions.
Could I identify it, possibly?
You can make a mental check, sure.
Okay. Sorry, all my mental went elsewhere tonight. Jeez. And it was into that scarf.
Yeah, no clue.
That's a liquid. Certainly. Shiny.
Yeah.
It's shiny.
It's pretty.
Can I get in on this for fun?
For fun, sure.
Okay.
Can I also get in on this for fun, even though Strana probably doesn't know anything about potions?
Sure.
Maybe I know something about potions.
I got one success. Maybe we
I
can
got
put our
2
brains
for
together.
some reason.
Yeah. Astrana, you know this potion is very pretty. There's no way Astrana would have any clue what this potion is. So,
I figured.
but you know it's very pretty, and it looks very nice. Alfie, as you look at this, you, judging by like the power, the glitter, the glow, it's probably something fairly impactful. And as you see your friend floating above the potion just lightly, you think it's probably not bad at all.
will relay this. It looks fairly strong. I don't know exactly what it does, but it's probably not that bad.
Maybe. So you're sensing a positive effect. Well, maybe this is a conundrum for the morning then. Seems none of us knows what this does.
Yeah.
Hey ho hey! Are there people over there? You guys hear a voice coming from like a nearby like patch of trees and grass.
Hello? Who's there?
Hello, hello! Could I trouble you for a bit of campfire time?
Hi.
Depends. Who are you?
And you watch kind of shambling into the firelight. An individual with like a large kind of sack thrown over their shoulders, carrying what appears to be like a banjo and a few other musical instruments. They seem to be standing about 3 feet tall, flesh-covered, at least the outer part, and like these heavy brown scales. Hands with like these longer claws that are just perfect for plucking at the banjo strings. Just a traveling bard and a friend.
A bard.
Quaz is the name.
Well, I'm Monya. This is my cat, Maple.
I'm Gwen. Nice to meet you.
Good to meet you.
Alfie, nice to meet you.
Hello, hello.
Hi there, I'm Estrana.
Hello there, Estrana. And you can see Quaz plucks out a few, like, happy little notes on the banjo. And who might this fellow be?
Jericho. I'm currently staring at the fire. My eyes are probably red.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. My friend Jericho, he's burdened with lots of higher thought.
Higher
Had a
thought.
long day.
May Gunter Isling protect you then, friend.
Or perhaps any other god of choice.
Oh, there's only one god. You can see, like, Newton will slowly look to you guys. Oh, this guy's one of those Gunther Isling people.
Ah.
I think Jericho hears this and he's like, something else to think about.
Oh, you don't need to do a lot of thinking. Just a lot
Hey.
of dancing and fun.
Actually, you know what? We're a bit new around here. Could you tell me about Gunther Isling?
Oh, absolutely, friend.
I'm asking a Jehovah's Witness to actually tell me about his religion.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, he's stoked.
And
Dude, we are not sleeping tonight.
Dude, you got any other copies of that, what is it called, Book of Mormon or something?
And at this point, you watch as Quaz actually like gets up on a nearby stump and begins to start playing a little bit faster. Now, here's the thing you have to know about Gunther Isling, friend. Gunther Isling is your friend. He's my friend. He's our friend. Can you get along with that?
Sure.
Well, that's good. That's good. Now, important things to know. He created the Skybound Lands when he laughed so hard he coughed up the world, and he liked it so much that he shrunk down, and now he walks it with all of us, dancing and laughing, making a good old time.
Huh.
What do you say, gang? Want to dance along with me?
I mean, I am a little bit tired, but I can wiggle my foot, I suppose.
See, there you go, there you go.
I like
Jericho
I'm not
Jericho
much of a
opens up his
dancer.
jacket and looks in his pocket and is like, damn it, I forgot my flask.
That Destrana would dance.
Mm-hmm. You can see Quaz is just kind of like smiling, hooting, and hollering. One time, Gunther Eisling was so happy, he danced along a field, and he turned all the strawberries chocolate. That's why we have chocolate strawberries today.
Oh, I see. I didn't know that.
Oh yes. Hey, say, are you guys the Tattercoat Knights?
We are.
No! Happy days, happy days! You guys seem pretty cool.
So do
Well,
you. Your Gunther Eisling, is he someone we can meet?
Probably, if you find him around.
Well, where does he hang out?
Everywhere, nowhere, friend. Wherever the party is, wherever people need smiles, laughter, hooting and hollering.
I see.
But if you're the prophesized Tattercoat Knights, he'll probably find you eventually.
Right. Say, what brings you around these parts?
Oh, well, you can see Quaz just kind of sits down. I wander around and I have good times. I sing songs, talk to people. Just kind of what I do. What we all like to do. Life's too short to be miserable.
Do all followers of Gunther travel around and talk and sing with people?
Most of us try to. Some, of course, you get a little old, your knees get frail, you settle down, but you have fun with people around you. And some of the young ones stick around, too, try to set up some roots before going round, having fun, hooting, hollering.
I see. I guess I'm just asking if it's something like a rite of passage.
Oh, I don't think we have rites of passage like that. I mean, Gunter Eisling wants us to walk around, to laugh, have fun, be merry. He likes spirits who are pure and full of smiles, who legs dance the merriest of jigs, who follow their heart's desires and they become content.
I see. I think I understand that.
He sounds like a pretty cool guy.
I think so too. I've never met him, but hopefully before I've danced my last jig, I'll run across him someday. But then again, Gunter Eisling's always with us, always knows what we're doing.
Ah, well, for your sake, I hope you do get to meet him.
Haha! Of course. And maybe that's the reason why he's brought me here tonight. Keep me safe on my travels, with all the dangers about.
Oh,
Where are
what-
you headed to?
I don't know. I think I was going to start walking that way. And he just points off in kind of like a western direction.
We're actually trying to get over to Lofluten. Do you know where that is from here?
Oh, sure. If you head over that way, following the trails in the fields, you should reach it by tomorrow midday.
What direction did he point in?
The south.
South. Okay.
Direction you were headed.
Gotcha.
So no destination in particular, you're just wandering?
Well, if I hear about something interesting or neat, I might wander over that way. But right now, I'm meeting fun people, doing things that make me smile and happy. So nothing in particular right now.
Heard of anything interesting or neat around here?
Well, I heard that there was a cube that was floating around the place. But I'm not
that
much
cube.
of a math whiz.
Oh, God.
So I didn't check it out. I also heard that there is an otter building something over nearby.
Oh, God.
Where is that honor, do you know?
Well, from what I saw, there were groups of little critters made out of this bluish gel that were bringing pieces over. Actually, I come to think of it, maybe just a little bit west of Lofalutin.
Okay.
But mostly I've been trying to keep my head a little bit low. I ran across a campfire a few days ago, and some of the people said that they had spotted some scrimbimbelos in the area.
Scrimbimbelos, what is that?
What?
Oh, no. And, like, immediately you can see, like, Newton actually tenses up when he hears those words. Guys, I've heard of these things. They're no joke.
It will clue us in.
Yeah, they prowl around the skybound lands, and since I was very young, my mom said that they would snatch me up if they got the chance. They snatch anyone up. Oh, they're real scary, guys. Real scary. I mean, you dig a hole and bury it with rocks when you hear the scrimbimbelos are coming.
Hang on. Dig a hole and bury it with rocks?
Yeah, bury yourself in the hole with rocks. You just, get some cover. Anything you can. Cover yourself in a mountain if you need to.
Am I the only one that thinks that sounds like just most big predators?
A little big, yeah.
How big are these things supposed to be?
Yeah, what do they look like?
Well, my mom said that they were 9 feet tall, with 6 arms and fangs that could cut down an oak tree. But then my uncle said that they were more like a big snake with many heads. And they could enter your mind with their powers. And that was pretty wackety. He said that, oh goodness, that if one looked at you, that you would have to count all the leaves on the nearest tree before you could run away. And as you were counting, the snake would eat you.
Huh. It's a very specific thing to have to do.
Oh, yeah. No joke, Mr. Jericho. You can see Quaz just kind of nods sagely as he continues to strum his banjo. Well, the kid's right about that. Oh, I didn't want to be sharing a campfire with nobody tonight. And they're in the area, try to get together. Usually us followers of Gunther Isling, though, can find in a campfire just about anywhere. To be next to the Tattercoat Knights, ooh, I must be the safest wanderer this side of, well, I guess the Sapphire Hold.
Suppose you can stay with us for the night. We'll keep you safe.
Oh, well, thank you much, and I'll be out of your hair this time in the morning.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, not a problem.
Well, if you don't mind, I have a bedroll. Start fixing up. But thank you much. Oh, you have any more questions about Gunther Isling, though? I would be more than happy to talk about him. But as of right now, Quaz just begins to roll out his bedroll and, get himself ready for sleep.
So do you guys have, church? Or...
I mean, sometimes we get together and we have a big old party.
Huh.
Gunther Eisling,
You
it's not about preaching. It's about having fun with people, being together.
okay? It's not really a praying sort either.
Our prayers are dance. Our hymns are our hoots and hollers.
When you spell it out like this, it doesn't sound like a bad deal.
Oh, well, it's not much of a deal at all. You know, you just follow the path of the guy who coughed us all up, I suppose. And occasionally, if you need help, Gunther Eisling might lend a hand here or there. You know, if you don't mind me saying, friend, you look like you might need a little bit of help yourself.
I'm just a tad stressed.
I see. Well, here I have some tea that might be able to ease your burdens.
Sure.
You can see Quaz like take out what appears to be like a thermos of some kind, and like this small chipped teacup from a pack, and pours you what appears to be like some sort of clear, maybe a little bit tinted green liquid.
Sort of give it a sniff.
Very minty.
Think about it for a second.
Might be better than cigarettes.
Yeah, drink it.
It has a very earthy taste to it with like this slight mint aftertaste. It's decent tea.
Thank you.
Of course. Now, these legs might be made for dancing, but these eyes were made for sleeping.
And I'll hand him back his teacup.
He'll take it and kind of drink what is left, if you left any, then kind of curl up and try and get some sleep.
All right, how are we doing watches?
I can take one.
Take one.
I'll take the last one.
Yeah, I would say something, but I actually really want to pass
Yeah, I
out right
think you
now.
need sleep
So,
tonight.
yeah.
We'll take
Good
care of it.
night.
Good night.
And I crawl into my tent.
Okay.
Hope you feel better in the morning.
Thanks, and I pass out.
And at this point, there would only really need to be time for 2 watches, given the hour of the night. So is there anything, Astrana and Gwyn, that you would like to do on your watches?
Strana's gonna, with the dream sands, do I get the feeling maybe I could visit my mom in her dream this time, or does it seem like I am limited to just sending dreams?
You would have no way of confirming any of that information.
Okay, that is fair.
It's a bag of sand.
It is a bag of sand. Okay, in that case, she'll try that after her watch, but during her watch, I think she's just kind of hanging out. Kind of playing with Henrietta a bit, maybe, but,
Okay,
other than that, like, actively keeping watch.
gotcha. Then make a
Yes.
physical check for me, Astrana.
Okay. I assume I wouldn't get, like, farmer's wisdom for this.
Correct.
Those are garbage. I'm going to use a hero point. Nothing.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Then, what dream are you attempting to construct?
I think she'll just kind of construct. I think just kind of a scene of like just the camp as it is tonight.
Okay. Then you can
Yeah.
certainly do that.
Just kind of like the sleeping figures of her friends around. Um, a nice fire kind of crackling away. That kind of thing.
Gotcha. Then you send that dream, but you do not follow it to its destination, if it has one.
Okay. That is fine.
But Gwyn, what are you doing?
I don't think she's really doing anything of note on watch. Just keeping an eye out.
Gotcha. Then, as you are keeping an eye out, eventually the sun will begin to rise, but assuming you're probably letting some people sleep in a little bit longer after a long previous day. And as the night is coming to a close, Alfie, your dreams were strange. Here, as you kind of blink, you find yourself looking around. There is gold lying in what seems to be like this great cave or cavern all around you. These crystal stalactites coming down from the ceiling, giving this strange luster and glow to the area as you were surrounded by this gold, these jewels. What are you doing here?
Is it cold?
It's not cold, no.
I think as she's here, she'll kind of look around, maybe sort of sift through some of the piles.
Gotcha. Then, as you sift through some of the piles, you pull back some of the gold, and you can see this big, fat, green frog sitting just beneath the surface of the gold. As it just
it's
stares
rude.
up at you.
And she'll, I think, sort of reach down as though to pat his head.
And kind of pat his head, and as you do, you just kind of look, and as the frog blinks, you can see it doesn't have the eyes of a frog. It has more human eyes, like these beautiful hazel eyes that you're staring at.
Hello there.
And just kind of blinks at you, for the frog begins to quickly hop away, fast, making its way towards a pile of gold, kind of in the center of this place. It is mountainous in its size, like the biggest pile of gold here. And you watch Alfie as it is trying to hop to the top of the mountain, but keeps on sliding back down. And strangely enough, as you look, sitting atop that pile of gold seems to be a pie, freshly smoking, like it was just pulled out of the oven.
Is it apple?
As you're looking at it, make a mental check.
Will do. That is 2 successes.
It does seem to be apple pie, yes.
Very interesting. Can I help him reach it?
Sure.
Like, am I tall enough to lift him at least most of the way to the top?
Most of the way, no. Like, you would have to climb yourself a ways. It's probably about 30, 40 feet up to the top, like if you're at the base of it. But you can certainly give the frog a massive helping hand.
Would love to.
And as you do so, you kind of walk over, picking up this frog. It has a lot of heft and weight to it. And eventually you help lift him up to the top as you take a step back and you watch as the frog's tongue quickly like flicks out, taking a piece of the apple pie. And then you can see the frog blinks and then kicks the pie off the pile of gold as it goes tumbling down, splattering the contents all over this great mountain of wealth.
What was that for?
And it just kind of croaks and then hops over to the other side of the pile.
Follow him.
As you walk over to the other side, then you see here that like the cavern continues on, but there is a person waiting on the other side of this pile. Here, their visage almost seems rather ethereal as you stare upon an old friend, Alfie.
Nora?
Oh, we are in a very strange place. It's been a while.
I think Alfie will kind of skid down the pile, kind of like sledding style.
Mm-hmm.
It's been a while. How are you?
I'm good. It's... well, again, quite strange, so much of this. Here,
Suppose
it's
so.
just been very odd. How are you?
And she gives you a hug.
Alfie will hug back. Doing well. Meeting new friends.
Your friends, that's good.
Do you know where we are right now?
Oh, well, a cave. Deep underground. I know that.
Are you lost here? How did you get here?
I walked down that way.
And she points to kind of a hallway, a passage underneath this cave.
Well, let's see if we can't get you out.
I suppose. But there's so much gold here.
There is.
It seems, we might be able to do some sledding down it.
I would love to.
And she just kind of smiles. Would you like to go gold sledding?
I would love to go gold sledding.
Okay. Then, as you go gold sledding for a bit, you kind of catch up, making up for lost time with Honora before, you both begin to grow just a bit tired. And Nora kind of smiles.
This place is strange, but I mean, the world that you're walking through seems almost as strange. Are you all right?
I was muted, fuck. I said, what do you mean?
Well, I mean, a world of talking animals and things like that.
How do you know about that? How can you see?
You've told me about it.
Right. I'm sorry, I forgot.
And you can see Nora just kind of giggles a bit.
But are you satisfied with the gold sledding for today?
I think so. Are you?
Right. I am.
Okay.
What do you say we share some of that splattered pie before leaving?
Sounds good.
Is the
And
frog friend anywhere nearby?
no, you don't see the frog anywhere. And eventually, as you eat the pie, you find yourself being shaken awake by Gwyn as the morning sun has at this point risen.
Good morning.
Morning, Alfie. You alright this morning?
Yes, doing well. How are you? How's Jericho?
Oh, I haven't checked on Jericho yet. I'm letting them and everyone kind of sleep in a little bit today. But the night was uneventful, so I figured it was no problem.
That's good. Very good.
Any more weird dreams?
Nothing much, no.
Good.
Something about a frog with hazel human eyes, but
Mm.
he doesn't seem to like pie very much. But
Mm.
other than that, no.
Interesting. Did he seem like a friendly frog?
Oh, he was very friendly.
Oh.
He um he had a little bit of trouble climbing a little mountain, but I took him up and we found a pie that he kicked.
Hmm.
It was good pie.
Fascinating. So we'll keep an eye out for friendly humanoid frogs then.
Mhm.
And maybe pie.
And maybe pie. This is the second time that pie has come up. Apple pie.
Yeah. Weird.
Must be important.
I guess so.
Well then, can I help you cook? Or if we're all cooking, I'm not sure.
Yeah, I don't know. Still have to check on Jericho.
I'll get breakfast started then.
Alright. And then I'm gonna go check on Jericho.
Gotcha. How is Jericho then?
Not sure if I've said this before, but Jericho he does not sleep soundly under any circumstances. So when you like look into his tent, he is probably like splayed out, half of his body on his bedroll, half off. His head is no longer anywhere near his pillow, and he's just sort of, yeah. He is just absolutely under no circumstances is the position he fell asleep in.
Alright. Then I'll call out to him, try to wake him up. Oh, you alright, buddy?
Yep, good. I'm good.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Had some time to sleep on everything?
Yeah. Still don't know how I feel about it, but I guess we'll just sort of take it in steps, I suppose.
Yeah. I don't think you have to have that all figured out right now. It doesn't mean anything to me. I'm just rolling with the punches, I guess. I kind of figured that I wouldn't have any idea of what's going on after day one, frankly.
Sure. I don't know. I think that the whole I don't know, 24 odd hours of assuming this was all a dream kind of helped and hurt in different ways.
Yeah.
It like made the transition easier, but now I'm still freaked out by everything.
Mm-hmm.
Also, yes, everything is weird, but also there are degrees of weird, and like,
Yeah, no, yesterday was a pretty big weird. I'll give you that
yeah,
one.
like Quasit's one thing, Gibbet's another, you know?
Mm. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Yep. Okay. Yeah, I'm good. I'm good.
Good. And then I'll head out and let him have a few minutes to pull himself together.
Yes.
Okay.
Because Jericho does not, in fact, sleep in his tie.
Fair.
Do we see our new friend around? Or
Yeah.
Quaz and the Gibbet, actually, both. What's the status of both?
Quaz.
Quaz.
You see him? He's, this point, sleeping.
Okay.
Don't see the gibbet, though.
Oh.
Sorry, that again?
You
Gibbet's nowhere to be seen?
Not that you can see, no.
Yeah,
Let's not
Anya,
panic.
are you awake?
Oh, yes, of course. I'm in the middle of doing my makeup, and she pops out. She's like, it's like half done. It's like one full eye done. The other one's nothing's done.
Have you, have you seen the Gibbet around?
Have I seen the gibbet around?
No.
No. Can I try and like think real hard about the gibbet to see if it will appear?
Sure, you can think real hard about the gibbet. It won't make it appear.
Gibbet, I command you to appear now.
As you kind of say this, looking about, you can see as this little squirrel floats into view. It's just a floating squirrel.
Are you the gibbet?
Meh.
Oh my god. He's
Good.
a
Oh my
tree
God.
rat now.
You watch as the squirrel just transforms into that smooth gray form and then transforms back.
Oh, that's so cool.
Oh my gosh.
Meh.
What else can you do? Can you do one of us?
Meh.
I don't
Transforms
know.
into Alfie.
That's awesome.
As Jericho is stepping out of his tent and sees two Alfies, one of which is going, meh.
Meh.
Don't shoot!
He takes out his journal and writes in it, "Note to self at Loveluton, buy flask and bourbon."
Meh.
You see Jericho, the gibbet transforms into you.
That is so not great for
Oh.
us right now.
Estrada looks ecstatic.
Oh. Oh no.
Can you do me next?
Meh.
Transforms into Alfie.
Oh, back to Alfie.
Not me, but still cool.
Meh.
Darling, can you do me real quick? I do need to finish this eye, and it's kind of hard to do without a mirror.
Meh.
Vroom. Cat.
Close enough. And
Mother,
Anya.
why is there another cat here? What is going on? And you can see Maple wanders up to the gibbet, and they're just like looking at each other, sizing one another up.
It's that is a god thing taking the form of you.
This is an
because-
invader in my territory.
Maple.
Invader.
Understand.
This is an
No.
invader. It invades.
I pull Piero out of my pocket. Hey, buddy, I think we're about to see two cats fight.
Oh, yes. Get him, Gibbet! And you watch as Maple like leaps forward. You can see the Gibbet just like goes and begins to like run away as the two cats are just chasing each other at this point.
No, Maple,
Oh.
stop! Stop! It has taken the form of you because you're so. A god would only want to take the form of you. Imitation is a sign of flattery.
I am not flattered. It will be devoured.
No, you don't want to eat the goop creature. That's bad for your liver.
You see as Maple's chasing it, like the Gibbet just turns into a squirrel and whoop, just like flies upward, just floating above Maple, who just sits down.
Drat, the prey has escaped. But not for long.
Meanwhile, Piero and I are in the back just giggling to ourselves.
Mhm.
Oh, the Strana will probably seek out Gwen when it looks like she has a second.
Okay.
Hey, I thought you might want the dream sand back if you still wanted to. Oh, I didn't ask before. Did you get to talk to your mom?
Oh, no, I considered it, and I wasn't sure really what to say. Maybe it just wasn't the right time, but another night, I think.
That makes sense. Yeah,
Can-
you got plenty of time.
Can I give it a pass then?
Oh, yeah, sure.
Yeah.
And she'll kind of hand it over to him.
Did you get to talk to your mom, Strona?
No, I tried to send her another dream. I don't even know if it went through, really. Maybe I just don't know how to use it. But maybe you'll be better at it, Jericho, since, you've got
No.
your, I don't know, maybe divination will help somehow. I know dreams aren't really your thing, but
Yeah, it was mom's thing, and I didn't really go for it, so I don't know. But it won't hurt to try. It doesn't hurt, right?
no, it doesn't.
Okay.
Who are you gonna try to talk to?
I'm gonna see if I can talk to my sister.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. When I ended up here, I was kind of out looking for her because she had left the city on an errand and never found her. So, if she's probably back in the city by now, and if she is, she probably has found out that I went out looking for her, and she's probably worried sick. So, unless time works different down there, I don't know.
No idea. But yeah, hopefully you'll be able to get it work better than I can.
We'll see. If I do, I will report back.
Sounds good.
Oh, also, while everyone's kind of gathered around in the morning, Gwen's just gonna speak up at some point and say, guys, I kind of had something to tell you all about why I wanted to, drink from that cup in that trial yesterday. I know everything got really busy yesterday. I didn't want to distract from what we were doing, but I think you all should know that I'm a machine. I'm a robot. I'm not human, and that's why I wanted to drink from it instead of Astrana. I figured if it was a poison of some kind, there'd be a better chance that it wouldn't hurt me. But I
Wait,
apologize for deceiving you guys.
so you're immune to poison?
I think I'm immune to some poisons. I mean, if it was gonna make you sick, it probably wouldn't make me sick. But if it, you know, burns you up on the inside, it still might mess me up by not knowing what the poison it was. It's hard to tell, but some, yes, I think.
Oh, it's... I see.
I mean, I don't think you really deceived us. We just kind of assumed you weren't a machine.
Yeah.
That's really cool though. Do you have any cool stuff like, I don't know, like laser hands or something?
Oh, no. Sorry.
Oh.
I, it's not really anything extra, at least I don't think. Um, I just most people just kind of assume that I'm a person, and I usually like to just kind of leave it at that. But since we're all going to be together for a while, you guys should know. I think.
Oh, well, thank you for telling us.
Yeah, yeah, that's not my favorite thing to talk about, but
No, pasts are complicated, I understand, and sometimes I understand not always wanting to talk about the details of who or what you are, so
yeah.
Yeah. Well, thank you for telling us. Even if you don't have any cool powers or anything, I still think you're really cool.
Oh, that's very sweet of you. Thank you.
I think the cool power that she has is the power of friendship. Not to be corny.
You know what? You're so right.
Yeah, I suppose so.
Cheers to that as I drink water.
Yeah, I'll raise and cheers.
Gotcha. Then you cheers with water.
All I
To
got.
friendship.
To
Friendship.
friendship. Is Quay's up yet?
Quaz? Yeah.
Quaz, God.
He's kind of getting to get up and pack up his things.
Well, glad you got a sound night's sleep there, friend.
Yes, thank you for allowing me to share the fire. And I hope to see you around someday so that we can dance together again.
We'll see,
Yeah.
I guess.
I hope we'll see you soon.
It was fun. Thank you.
Maybe we'll run into each other again sometime.
Hopefully Gunter Eisling guides our paths and has us travel in laughter once more. And may he protect all of you. Do a little dance for him at night before you lay your head on your pillow. He likes that sort of thing. But good luck, Tattercoat Knights. I know that you will be the greatest party animals in the land.
You got it.
And he will begin to go ahead and strum on his banjo and will just happily dance away into the distance, just humming, laughing, and singing to himself.
Jericho kind of turns to the group. I can't decide if party animals makes more or less sense as an expression up here.
Oh, right,
Aw.
because they are
Yeah,
anim-
So it's like saying party people.
Yeah, true.
But I am also confused as to why there are non-sentient animals around. Like non.
Yeah, I was confused by that as well.
Like what is a person?
I guess the ones that walk upright and can speak.
So personhood is reliant on being bipedal.
Well, no, because the wolf was on all fours
Right,
but
right,
could
right.
speak.
The wolf could speak.
Maple
So-
can also
I
speak,
was-
and she's on all fours.
Yes.
True,
But there are some
So is it
animals here
just-
that can't.
but she
speak.
Ability
couldn't
to
before she
speak?
got up here. So yeah, maybe
Yes,
Gwen's
but
right.
we're
Maybe it is
only
just being
talking-
able to speak.
Yeah, we're only talking about here, though. So I don't know that Maple not being able to speak before super matters to the conversation.
Maybe it's just anyone that can speak isn't that person that up here. I don't know.
Hmm. That makes enough sense.
Yeah, I'm good with that explanation.
I'm not going to get into the ableism of that, but
Yeah, no, there's well, I mean, there'd be or would there? I don't
imagine
know.
being born mute and then people assume you're a subclass of human.
Well,
Not
yeah,
that doesn't already happen, actually.
yeah, I was gonna say.
say.
Imagine.
I meant taxonomically.
Imagine a world where ableism existed.
I'm so
Wouldn't that be
glad
crazy, guys?
ableism is only a thing in fantasy.
I'm glad we solved that problem. It doesn't happen.
I've seen you
Maybe
eat
there's-
bacon, Jamie.
What?
I've seen you eat bacon. You ableist fuck.
I like normal bacon.
Mm-hmm.
Very curious what that means, but
Yeah.
discuss that later.
Pigs are very smart creatures. They're about as intelligent as a 5-year-old.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And yet they have no rights.
Anyway, aren't we playing a game or something?
Hmm?
Yeah, let's pack up camp and start heading down the road. Because apparently Quaz is up to his shit again.
Then,
Just fought the guy like 2 days ago. How's he doing this again already?
more than 2 days ago, buddy.
Like 4 days, wasn't it?
Yeah. Thereabouts. Now it's about 4 or 5 days.
It's been almost a week.
I think
Ye-
weeks are a lot longer here, aren't they?
3 days longer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Been half a week.
But as you begin to pack up camp, it's about 10:30 in the morning at this point.
All right. Off to Lowfalutin.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Off to Lowfalutin. Then, as you all continue your travels, before long, after a few hours' time, you can see a town begin to come into the picture just after lunchtime. So about 1:30 in the afternoon. As you approach, you can see this low, quiet, peaceful town amongst rolling hills of wheat and rye and other crops. Again, it doesn't seem like a big or busy place. Real salt of the earth folk here as they mill about. However, you would see, kind of on a nearby hilltop to the west, maybe 4 or 5 miles, Gwen, outside of town, there appears to be like a strange ball of energy just kind of like floating in the air. But as you look around, Newton kind of points at the town. Oh, we made it, gang! This is it!
How many shapes are going to be floating?
I'm gonna point out the ball of energy to Newton and say, "Do you know what that is? Is that normal around here?"
Oh, no, I don't know what that is at all.
Is it to the west
Is
of
it west of
Lahoon?
it? Yeah.
Yes.
Well.
God damn it.
There's Dr. Closet.
Yeah.
Are we doing this again?
I fear we have to.
Yeah. Depending
Well,
on what it
we're
is, we might have to.
with the Tattercoat Knights. It's our
That's
job,
true.
I think.
I never applied for this job. I just want to say that. And have it be
We
on
did not,
record.
but we got it anyway.
Then it's your
Yes.
destiny.
Yeah.
That
Uh,
isn't that much sadder than a job.
Don't get paid for a destiny.
are we getting paid for this?
I said we don't get paid for a destiny.
Okay. Let's go. Newton, do you want to sit this one out again?
Sure, I can. I kind of like to head back home and make sure everything here is okay.
Sure. Is there a place we can meet up with you?
Oh, I mean, we could meet up at the town center near the well.
Okay, I'm assuming that's the easiest spot.
Yeah, it's right over there. He points over to a well.
Oh, okay. Yeah, all right. See you in a bit then.
Okay. Good luck, guys.
Thanks, Newton.
Thanks. We'll see you soon.
later.
Oh, okay. And are you guys just about facing and heading for that strange ball of energy?
Yeah.
Quick
Yep.
closet detour.
Fair
not?
enough. Then, as you're making your way towards whatever this is there anything you're doing and or talking about in preparation?
I wonder what kind of contraption he could be up to now.
I light a cigarette.
Puppy dog guys. Puppy dog guys.
Fine.
Yes.
He also
Feel like you're a bad influence on them.
Which, me or them?
You, Jericho.
Why?
Giving them cigarettes. I've heard that's not very healthy.
I'm asking. I can make my own decisions.
I mean, you can.
Would you even
Gwen, what do you...
suffer the negative effects of cigarettes, Gwen?
I don't. Would I be able to smoke a cigarette?
Technically, you can, yeah.
I offer the pack, Gwen.
A whole bag!
No, I like one is sticking out, and I.
I'll try a cigarette, I guess.
No.
She
Now
gotta,
that
like,
is a
look-
bad influence.
You gotta think. Yeah, she's 7 years old, Jericho.
I am now
Use the
at.
cigarette.
My cigarette pack is now half empty.
She kind of like
That-
looks at it for a second and is kind of thinking like she's never really thought about it before. Like, would this affect me? And is gonna try one.
Okay.
Fuck it.
Yeah, you start to smoke a cigarette.
Roll for cigarette.
Estrana's kind of staring at the pack with some curiosity, too.
Don't.
No.
No.
Don't.
No.
Why not me? I mean, you guys seem to be nuts for him.
One of us-
I
And
And that
I
is
really
a
care for
problem.
them. I
One of us is a robot, one of us is an addict, and one of us is just perpetually cold.
and I
That's
I
why you're
haven't-
doing this?
It's nice.
I haven't touched it. Don't let me in.
think I'm gonna have another one. I just wanted to see what it would do.
All good. Do you think I should try to find out what Quaz? Actually, you know what? When we get there, Quaz is gonna probably explain exactly what he's doing.
Right, exactly.
Yeah, he seems very proud of himself.
So I probably shouldn't waste the augury on finding out ahead of time.
Yeah.
Okay, let's just go.
Gotcha. So, continuing on your path towards wherever then?
Mm-hmm.
The floating ball.
Mm-hmm. Floating ball. Then, as you continue forward, the air, Alfie, is beginning to seem actually a little warm to you. It's actually kind of strange.
That is weird.
And the rest of you feel like there's definite electricity in the air. Are any of you wearing earrings of any kind?
I'm wearing so many fucking jewelry.
So many fucking jewelry. Okay.
Yes.
What
Not
types of
earrings.
I'm trying to think. Estrana might have some cute, like, flower earrings.
Gotcha. Those of you who are wearing earrings, each of you roll 2d6.
Oh no.
Punishment for being cool.
Oh no, 3.
Don't know what it means, but I got a 7.
3. Okay.
I also got a 7.
Alfie,
Oh no.
as you're
Man, look at the size of those
Big
earrings.
ass earring.
as you're walking along, like one side of your earrings, like as it's kind of floating, the rest of you see the metal begin to kind of like sparkle, twinkling in the light, and then all of a sudden just turns into almost like a rectangle of metal just on Alfie's ear. And Alfie, you just begin to like list to one side a bit as the weight is kind of definitely off with this earring.
Ah. What is that?
Your earring got, like, really big.
Suppose I'll take it out for a few hours. Ah. Is that what Closet's doing?
Yeah, I want more details on this one.
Gotcha. Are continuing on?
And it was just the earring, right?
It's
Like
just-
it wasn't anything else.
It's just the earring right now, yeah.
Were the rest of our earrings fine? Was it just Alfie?
Right now it was just Alfie.
Okay.
Okay.
Should you all take out your earrings for now?
Oh.
With heavy heart and tears in my eyes, I suppose.
Yeah, I guess I should probably take mine out. Hopefully I remember to put them back in later. My mom got really mad at me when they closed over a couple years ago after I forgot to put them back in.
Well, hopefully they turn back after being a rectangle if that does happen. I can't exactly wear that.
I think you could make it work.
Yes, but a big
Maybe the
heavy
gibbet can make us a new one.
Meh.
correct.
You can see the gibbet just like flies over towards you, Alfie, just floating in the air.
Oh man. Can I Hi, buddy.
Meh.
Can I pet him? Actually, I haven't pet him yet.
Sure. As you like pet the gibbet, you can see the animal just kind of like blinks and like nuzzles into you. Make a spirit save, Alfie.
Oh god. Okay. That is not gonna be good.
Make a gibbet save.
Make a cigarette gibbet save.
Oh no! No successes.
You all watch like Alfie, as they begin to pet the gibbet, kind of begins to like blink, and the gibbet just begins to like make this like low vibrating sound, Alfie, and you begin to do something that I don't know if you've ever done before.
Smile?
No. Like something like goes into your eye and you're like, what is that? As you like wipe your brow, you're sweating. You're very warm.
Huh. I will file that away under totally normal things.
You see, like, the gibbet's just, like, looking at you.
Nice talking to you.
I think you.
What is? Can I make some kind of check to determine what that noise means? Is it upset?
You'll have to figure that out.
Okay.
Are you just still petting the gibbet, though, Alfie?
I think they're kind of like probably stopping in a little bit of like surprise and maybe a little nervousness. But if he's still hovering there, she might continue to pet him.
Can we keep walking?
Yeah, let's go.
Gosh,
I imagine this was just happening while we were walking.
Yeah. I'll give him a final little pat before hustling to catch up with the rest of the group.
Okay. You can see, like, the gibbet's just, like, slowly, like, floating after you.
I can't quite tell if it really likes you, or if it really doesn't like you.
I hope it's the first.
And I kind of walk closer, pet it, see if it makes the same noise.
Sure, as you pet it, it just goes, meh. And it just, like, floats over onto your shoulder, continuing to be pet.
Mm-hmm.
Then it just goes, meh, and it coughs up what appears to be, like, a big cigarette.
I got one.
Like a cigar, or?
No, it's like a cigarette, but it's about 18 inches long.
Jeez. Yikes.
Just,
I guess.
Jericho, can I borrow your lighter?
No.
I guess if we weren't going to be called the Tattercoat Knights, our other band name would have been Long Cigarette.
Put it away for now.
How?
Put it where?
This cigarette's longer than a ruler.
I don't know.
Oh no, I guess you're gonna have to shorten it somehow, Jericho. Or if you're not willing to do it, I can take that sacrifice.
No, it's mine.
Hey,
He gave it to me.
No, it's not. No, Estrana, you can't smoke.
would you mind just passing it to me for a second?
Are you gonna let me have it back?
Partially.
Fine.
I take out my knife and I split it into normal size cigarettes.
Okay.
There's a filter at the end of a cigarette. You just have a lot of really loose tobacco and then
Yeah.
one normal cigarette.
That's fine. I can like twist the ends.
No.
Okay.
I give the end with the filter on it back to Estrana. I still don't light it though.
She'll put it in her bag, I guess. She's holding on to it.
Okay, yeah, you could do that.
Only to be found in the pocket after someone purchases your bag at a thrift store years later.
One cigarette, unsmoked.
It has happened to me
Maybe she was
before.
At this point, though, Gwyn, you would see kind of ahead of you as you're making your way forward, this large blue cube just making its way across the ground, just kind of squishing over like roots, grass, and dirt. Just ka-chunk, ka-chunk, ka-chunk. And then as all of you approach, it just kind of stops for a moment. And it doesn't have eyes, but you could swear like it's watching you in some regard. And then it begins to orient itself towards like the floating ball of energy, and then starts moving towards it. Ka-chunk, ka-chunk, ka-chunk.
Oh, I fucking hate the cubes right now. I can't fucking deal with another
Give me
cube.
a
2 days in a row.
Does it seem similar to the other cube we encountered, besides it being a cube?
Yeah.
How quickly is it moving?
It's not moving too fast. Like, if you were to jog, you could easily overtake it.
Jog.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna do something I know is a really bad idea. Strana's gonna give it a lick to see if anything happens.
Okay.
Uh,
You see something here then.
Creature. The first time it was just a cube. That's a creature. Imagine you are doing your job and some monstrosity you've never seen before in your life appears on the street and you turn around and you start running away to your house because of course you would. It's a monster and it runs up and licks you.
And you wonder why we won't give you the cigarettes.
You take 5 acid damage, Astrana.
That's fair. Oh god, I forgot to reset my stamina for the complete rest, and for a second I was like, do I only have 5?
You are
you
dead.
lick it and die immediately.
Don't fuck with cubes.
Mhm.
Ow.
You
I
just-
think
Why would
she'll
you do
just
that?
kind of turn back to the others and go, it made my tongue numb.
What did you think was gonna happen?
Why did you do
Why
that?
did you lick it?
Well, I looked at the other one and it opened up. And
Well,
it was
this one's
cool
a-
inside.
No, this one's clearly a different kind of thing.
The other one was made of marble. Is that one marble?
No. But, you know, it's a weird cube.
No, I
It's
don't
moving
know.
around.
Please don't go around licking things.
Especially not creatures, please.
Yeah.
Please don't have that turn into the primary way you interact with the world.
Only with cubes.
No.
The whole 50% of the time it's worked.
That's not a big enough sample size.
So I should lick more.
No!
No.
Well, how else am I gonna get a bigger sample size?
I think
You'll just have to live your life in mystery and never know.
I'm.
Don't lick
I'm,
cubes, please.
I'm afraid that licking cubes is something that's only slightly, and by I mean slightly, I mean like 0.001% more normal here than it is at home. So I would suggest not doing it. Especially one that moves and has a presence and looked at us with its not eyes. And I don't trust a cube. I especially don't trust a cube that seems to be under the beck and call of a sphere.
Oh, these fucking shapes.
I hate geometry. I hate shapes. I only like planes. Because fabric is flat.
Until you bunch it up.
Yes. But even that can be controlled. I hate the third dimension.
At this point, Anya, as you're looking forward, you begin to actually see many cubes ahead of you,
Oh my god.
Oh no.
all just kind of inching along the floor of kind of this grove. And ahead, you can see this massive contraption with this huge dish, magic spreading out from it in this ring. And Jericho, you can see atop this machine, pushing buttons like a madman, one deranged otter.
Has he seen this?
At the moment, no.
Oh look, he dug punchy pits. That's nice.
Oh.
Wait a minute! Who said that?
Sup, Quasit?
Ah!
Hi, Dr. Closet.
You! My nemesis! Nemesi? Nemesis.
We've met once.
Nemesis.
Nemesis.
I like Nemesis.
My Nemitz! Nemitz!
Don't call us that.
You are my Nemitz!
Dr. Quasit, that sounds like a slur.
Dr. Quasi, you can't reclaim that.
What? See, he just kind of looks down at his hands. No matter, this makes me more evil!
Oh, damn it.
Ha! And now, I have actually taken some constructive criticism from all of you. The humidity thing.
What'd you do?
A complete wash. Complete wash. I realized. Yes, people actually sometimes do go outside in the rain. And umbrellas can exist. And things like that.
Right.
Some people actually like that shit.
Yeah, rain's quite pleasant.
Yes. But I've
It's
course
fun to dance
corrected.
in.
Quit the rain. Quit the rain. I have now
okay.
created something that will truly grind the skybound lands to a halt.
Right then.
What you got?
This machine is my square wheels majigger. It will turn anything round the square. Any wagon wheel becomes a square. Your doorknobs, a square. Everything square. And when I am the only one with access to wheels, the skybound lands will tremble before me.
I must warn you that this is not the best day to start threatening us with squares.
Yeah, bad timing.
This has been in the works for a while now.
Yeah, but we
So-
just had a recent issue with geometric shapes.
That's your problem, not mine.
Well,
We're
Dr.
about to make it your problem.
I have now upgraded my defenders. And this
Well-
powerful machine is protected only by the finest artificing from me, Dr. Quasit.
I
Oh,
have a
did you lay off the elementals?
I wouldn't say I laid them off. They
Well, I
got a very nice severance package.
I have a question about the capabilities of your machine. You said it can turn squares into circles, right?
Other way.
So circles into squares.
Yes.
Okay.
That is the genius of Dr. Ignatius Cuthbert Quasit.
So can it turn people into squares, like make them party poopers? Do you know?
That's crazy. Why would I turn people into squares?
I mean, you
Because
do
you're
know that,
evil?
like, yeah. Also, you do know that, like, eyes are circular.
I'm not calibrating it for eyes, and they're oval shaped.
Wait, you're calibrating this for individual types of item?
Yes, it's a long list.
Yeah, that is a long list.
I feel like that's a ineffective.
Use of time?
You don't want me turning random things square. That would really mess things up. Did you know that cells are circles?
Oy.
Yeah. Maybe we should stop giving him suggestions and just take care of this.
Yeah.
You cannot take care of this. You might be the Tattercoat Knights, but my artificing will protect me, shield me from all of your plans and machinations.
Jericho pulls his gun out again.
Hey.
I'm gonna pull my sword out.
What's with you and that thing?
Listen, I'll aim for your knees.
You are the ones that are starting violence first, not me.
You have intent. I think it's enough.
What do you mean it's enough?
You have an evil plan.
It's an
And they're currently acting on it.
You know what?
Is it really that evil, though?
Oozes!
Yeah.
Consume them in your square shapes! And I'm going to need all of you to roll for order.
So,
I will dump my movement for another d6.
okay.
9.
So,
I need a 12.
Astrana?
Astrana got a 6.
Okay. Gwyn?
7.
Double 3s.
7. Anya?
9.
9. And Jericho.
I also got a 9, but I'm going to dump my background action too. See if I can get to that 12. Got it.
I see,
Your
I
dice
see.
said say no more.
Hi, King.
Say absolutely no more. Then, top of the round, Jericho, you're up first.
Yes, quick draw. I will. Yeah, I'll take a shot at Quasit.
Okay.
That's power cap, so I can only do 1d6 for it. Ah. Dang it.
Then, as you fire, the bullet goes a little wide. It ricochets off the satellite dish and starts bouncing around the top of the device as Quasit hits the deck.
Why? Why are you doing this?
Eesh.
That could have killed me.
Knees!
You don't aim well.
Well, let's see if I can improve. And I'm guessing I'm the first person just in general.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna do it again.
Okay.
Da. Go. Ah, dang. Yep, no luck.
You fire again, another shot, ricocheting all around.
You should really cut that out. You know what? I'm gonna turn your brain square.
Not the cube brain. Have
I
mercy.
think Jericho honestly stops for a second. He's like, "Yeah, my brains are how would that work?" Still contained within my skull? It'd probably just return to shit. I don't. That's my turn.
All right. Jericho, make a physical save as he's pulling out his Charlie horse ray and he's firing
no.
at you.
Son of a- Come on. Yay, 2 successes.
You dodge out of the way of the ray as it just zoom, flies off. And we cut to a distant farmstead as this dad is walking outside. The first day off in 3 weeks. Time to relax it. Charlie horse! Charlie horse! As you watch as this deer man falls over just clutching his calf. Matilda! Matilda, get the cream! And then you just see
Ooh, what the hell?
you just see Quasit looking off as you hear this faint screaming in the distance.
Oh, rats.
And he goes and scuttles behind and starts tapping and fiddling with the machine. As you can see the dish begin to power up even more. Anya, you're up.
Y'all know what it is. Curse of Eyeless Terror. On Dr. Quasit.
Okay. And what's that save again?
That is going to be... Hold on. Save equal... Your target must make a spirit save equal
Spirit
to the power.
save, cool.
Yeah.
Let's see here. 2 successes.
Dang it. Okay, well that didn't work. I am going to use command on... I'll use it on Gwyn. Which
Okay.
gives you...
No.
No? Sorry, I read that wrong. On Dr. Quasit.
Okay.
My apologies. He turned my brain into a square.
Okay, Gwen's catching strays, I see.
Anything else, Anya?
Unfortunately, that's gonna be all for me, Chief.
Okay. Gwyn, you're up.
Alright. I'm gonna go try to hit a cube with a sword.
Okay.
So... Oh, not a single success.
Okay. Then, as you swing at this cube, like your blade just goes like directly inside as you try to like stab into this thing, and it just like jiggles back and forth. Doesn't seem to have been impacted or hurt in any way.
Alright. That case, I'm gonna use Quick Feet to give Jericho 20 feet of movement right now, if he would like it.
I spent my movement for more dice on my order, so it won't be useful.
It's 20 feet immediately.
Yeah.
Oh, gotcha.
Move 20 feet right now if you'd like.
Okay. How tall is the thing that is this thing?
About 20, 25 feet.
Yeah, okay. Right, yep. Just move forward.
Okay. Anything else, Gwyn?
That's my turn.
Gotcha. Then it will be square ooze time for the green group. They will begin to start scooting forward. See for ranges. The one closest to Gwyn is going to dash. It's going to make it right there. The one closest to Jericho can now just barely use its pseudopod attack on you. As you can see, like, it begins to manifest this appendage on top of one of its faces, Jericho, and it lashes out towards you. For 3 normal acid damage.
Okay, stamina.
Then as you dive out of the way, that will be the green group's turn. Astrana, you're up.
Great. I don't like these guys surrounding Gwyn. I'm gonna scoot up there. And I'll go ahead and take a dagger attack at the green one.
Okay.
I get a hero point.
You do. As you, like, stab into the green one, like, multiple times, the dagger, is inserted into the gelatinous goo, but it doesn't do anything significant to the creature.
I think she'll just kind of look at it and kind of look at the cube and say, you can't talk, can you?
You can see the cube just jiggles back and forth.
Did it seem like a response jiggle or just kind of continuing what it was doing? Okay. Astrana will use old-fashioned grit to regain some stamina.
Okay.
And that'll be her turn. She'll stick there.
Gotcha. Then it'll be the blue group. Be the far away one. Going to go ahead and dash. So it can get right there as it's coming around. The other one, firstly, it's going to make a pseudopod attack on Astrana. So against you, Astrana, that will be 9 points of normal acid damage.
Ouchie.
As it
Okay.
whips out
Stamina.
towards you. And then, Gwyn, go ahead and make a physical save as the ooze then tries to move through your space and absorb you.
Don't do that. I'm gonna use a hero point.
Okay.
One success.
One success. You are absorbed, Gwyn, as it moves into your space and you feel yourself just completely wrapped in this thing. While you are absorbed, you are restrained. And at the start of this thing's next turn, you will take 20 normal acid damage. But that is the
Ouch.
square ooze. Alfie, you're up.
Oh no. Can I? Does it look like I can pull Gwyn out?
Maybe.
I would like to try. There we go.
Gotcha. Then make a physical check.
I would love to. That is going to be... Let me just make sure I'm using the right number. Yes. Oh no!
You take 5 points of acid damage as you try and momentarily reach in before you start feeling the burns and you quickly pull your hands back out.
Ow. Okay. Well, I will evens or odds Gwyn then. With odds.
With odds, okay. So, let's see here. It's odds.
Okay, Gwyn, next time you get either a save or a damage roll, you get an extra success automatically.
Sweet. Thank you.
Okay. And then I will back up again. 5, 10... Oh, I forgot that I had extra 15, 20. Something like that. That'll be my turn.
Gotcha. You'll have detriment 2 on your next roll.
That's fair.
Jericho, you're up.
Okay. So Gwyn is inside this one.
Correct.
Do I think that if I shot the ooze, it would hurt Gwyn?
Probably not immediately.
Yeah, okay, I'll try.
Okay.
Is Gwyn still counting as an ally for outnumbered?
No.
No, okay.
Gwyn is right now not threatening the creature.
Fair. All right.
What? I'm so threatening.
Less threatening when you're restrained.
Okay, one success.
Cool. How much damage?
Just 2.
2. Take that on its stamina as you fire, and you can see at the last moment this thing wiggles, so you only take off a slight corner of it.
Okay. Then
Make a physical save, Jericho.
oh boy. Okay.
Remember, detriment 1 from your Charlie horse.
Oh, what? I meant the Charlie horse missed me.
Oh, that's right. It did miss you.
It hit that poor deer guy.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Poor dear.
Still nothing.
Still nothing. Then, as you try and make it through the protective barrier, you're trying to push through, but you cannot. As you hear Dr. Quasit laughing, "Ha ha! I have taken measures. You have fallen victim to the machinations of Dr. Quasit."
I'm trying to. Is it coming from just rune or sigils in the ground?
Mm-hmm.
Can I try to kick the sigil, or is it
Sure.
within the barrier?
I'm you could try and kick the sigils. It's not that easy to, mess them up.
Okay. Well, that's my turn then.
Okay.
Maybe you should shoot the sigils.
We'll get to that. And I'll give my ability to Let's give it to Gwen. Gwen needs some help. On your next roll, re-roll all the ones.
Thank you.
End of turn.
Gotcha. Dr. Quasit's turn. Jericho, make a physical save as he's going to hit you with the square brain of fire ray. Actually,
Fuck.
the ray actually might get multiple people. Hey, Anya needs to make it too.
Which roll is it?
Physical save.
Oh,
I'm gonna go ahead and re-roll that one that failed.
Okay.
Dang. Okay, just one success.
Okay.
I did not roll that right. I put the mark in the wrong place. There we go. Still no successes.
Yeah. So Jericho, as you dive out of the way, the beam just barely misses you. However, Anya, as you're hit, like, you just get this terrible headache as your mental score is reduced to 0.
Oh boy.
As Alfie, you look over, and Anya's head looks suspiciously square-shaped.
This is the worst day of my life.
That will be Dr. Quasit's turn as he continues typing away. Anya, you're up. Your brain is square.
I'm gonna Curse of Blighting Hex against Dr. Quasit.
Okay.
And the dark crust, it will take a form of, let's say a sphere.
Okay.
Trying to get 3 successes, so that means I deal just 6 points of damage.
6. It would actually be 4 successes due to the command
Oh, true.
on him. Actually,
So-
wait, it was your command, right?
Yeah.
So it wouldn't have any impact on this. So still 6. He'll take that on stamina as he kind of dodges to the side. Hey! Your brain is square, but I can make the rest of you square. Is that your turn, Anya?
Yeah, it's gonna have to be.
Okay. Then, Gwyn, you're up.
All right. I don't suppose I could quick feet move 20 feet out of this, can I?
No.
Yeah, I figured. Can I make a physical check to try to get out of it?
Physical save, yeah.
Physical save. All right. And I get to re-roll the ones and one more success automatically, right? From Alfie and Jericho?
Mhm.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay, so I can re-roll one of those.
He
Two
still got 2.
successes? 2?
2 is enough for you to
Yippee.
leap out of the square ooze.
Can I attack it?
That was your action.
Okay. I'm gonna give quick feet to Anya, and then that'll be my turn. So you can move 20 feet if you'd like.
Thank you. I think I'm good for right now though.
Okay.
Yes.
And that's my turn.
Or.
Then it will be the square ooze's turn.
Yeah.
This one. Moving forward. Anya, go ahead and make a physical save.
I hate cubes. I hate them so much. 0 successes.
You are consumed by cube. Then that one that just got Anya is going to pseudopod attack into Alfie. as a good cube should. 3 normal acid damage into you, Alfie.
Okay, I can take it. Oh, I forgot that I have... Oh my god, you know what I forgot last session when we were doing all that stupid bullshit? I forgot that I had a shield rating. Fuck. That's okay. Luckily, my shield rating is 3, so it doesn't actually hurt me.
Very nice. See, the other cube is going to move right here. Strana, go ahead and make a physical save.
Gotcha. I'll hero point that. Nope.
Astrana is eaten. Zoop! Consumed by cube. And then, as it consumes Astrana, we'll make a pseudopod attack at Gwyn for 3 normal acid damage.
I'll take that on stamina.
Gotcha. Then, that'll be its turn. Astrana, you are inside the cube.
I am inside the cube. You know what? I think she was panicked at first seeing Gwyn get pulled in, and then she was angry, and now she's angrier that she's been pulled in. And I think maybe kind of fire kind of would start to like envelop like the ground where the ooze is, just starting to envelop it. May I use pyromancy 1?
No, you're restrained.
Oh, am I
Restrained
not able to?
A restrained creature has a movement speed of 0 feet and cannot use its action for anything except trying to escape the cause of the restrained condition.
Okay. Yeah, I suppose I'll use my action to escape then.
Okay.
My bad. I thought it was just couldn't use melee weapons.
No.
I am stuck.
Yep, still eaten.
Okay. What's...
Hmm?
Am I able to use background actions?
You could use a background action, yeah.
Okay, I'll regain some stamina.
Okay. Then it will be Blue Ooze's turn. Firstly, Gwyn, make another physical save.
All right. One success.
And a hero point.
Nope.
And you are eaten.
I'll pass you 2.
Oh, thank you.
Damn.
Nope.
Gwyn, you are consumed. As the ooze rolls over you, and then heads for Alfie. The other ooze actually be able to get right there. Alfie, go ahead and make a physical save for me at detriment 2 because of the retreat penalty.
Will do. This isn't... Just as a warning, I'm not going to be able to get more than 1.
We'll see.
Okay. Okay. That is not correct. There we go.
Yes, then you are consumed 2.
Okay.
And then the ooze is going to dash this direction with you inside. The other ooze... Yeah, that would be its turn. Alfie, you are trapped inside an ooze.
May I try to escape, please?
Sure.
First, before I try to escape, may I... Oh, I don't count as an allied creature to myself, do I?
Correct.
Damn. Then I'll just escape. I'll try to escape.
Okay.
And I will succeed, because, watch this. Bam, nothing.
You got one.
I have one success, but
Mm-hmm. Yeah, as you're trying and fighting to get out, this cube has you just in a vice grip.
well, that's okay because you know what I'm gonna do.
What are you gonna
I'm gonna do something really cool, which is I'm gonna evens or odds Jericho with odds again.
do? With odds again. Let's see if you're lucky. You're not.
That's okay.
That would be
And then that is
evens.
gonna have to be my turn.
All right. Then, the top of the next round, Jericho, as you're watching, you can see Quasit's machine is indeed beginning to ramp itself up as you feel more and more magical energy building up within this device. What are you doing?
Okay, let's see. I'm going around, to be clear, but I'm
Okay.
going here. And I will take a pot shot at the one that has Anya in it.
Okay.
Nothing.
And as you fire, the bullet just goes straight through, whoop, kind of like whizzing by you, Anya.
Is this section of the satellite dish poking outside the barrier?
It is.
And is it like collecting? Is that what it's doing? Or pushing out?
It's more pushing energy out of it as the strange ball of energy is just growing larger and larger above this device.
Hmm. I don't have a straight line shot at it, dang it. Yeah, I don't have anything else I can do with its turn. I'll give my chosen's blessing to let's say Estrada.
Astrana, okay. The Chosen's Blessing. And will that be your turn?
Yeah, I got nothing else.
Then, as you kind of backpedal, Jericho, watching as the other Tattercoat Knights are consumed, Dr. Quasit begins to cackle maniacally as a beam of energy begins to fire up into the air, impacting that sphere. As Quasit begins to laugh and this ball of energy begins to expand, you look all around as trees become more square-like. Everything becomes more square-like. The device is activating. And it is here where we will leave the Tattercoat Knights for today. So we will end the session here. And pick up next week with the Tattercoat Knights stuck in cubes.
Freaking squares.
Yay,
hate
cubes. Thank you for the session.
Y'all are squares, bro. Squares.
If the
Mhm.
title of this session isn't, quote, fuck these fucking squares, my god, I'm gonna be really disappointed.
Nah.
Then
But you love the
you
squares.
will be disappointed.
Mhm.
Oh.
That's just how it goes. The squares were hungry. They ate you.
I also don't know how I feel about the fact that Gibbet can become us.
But we love Gibbet.
Gibbet's
We
just
hate
there.
squares and we love Gibbet.
Gibbet's just chilling. You love him.
Plus, Gibbet's not a square.
That's
I'm
true. Gibbet's
admittedly
not a square.
very nervous about what's going on, but that's okay. It'll be fine. The gibbet just likes to make noise. I'm just gonna say that he's playing pretend, and I'm his partner.